Homer learned that injured people could receive meal train services, so he and his friends took turns pretending to be hurt. The moms of Springfield would deliver delicious food on schedule. Then, Karl announced he was quitting the scheme because he needed to get in shape for an upcoming bowling tournament. His workout results were quite noticeable. He pulled out a gold leather belt to secure his pants. That day, when he arrived at the bowling alley to practice, a woman named Naima deeply captivated Karl. Sprayed in mist, she looked like a fairy to Karl. Karl took the initiative to strike up a conversation with Naima. Through brief exchanges, Naima was very fond of Karl's personality and was drawn to him. They began a sweet date. Soon they were captivated by each other's charm, and so they set a date for their next meeting. Naima invited Karl to her soul house. To impress her, Karl wanted a brand new hairstyle, but the barber mocked his gold belt, so Karl went to a clothing store to find the perfect outfit. Homer and Bart served as his judges. The shop owner grew furious when Karl tried on so many outfits without buying anything. The next moment, the shopkeeper was captivated by the gold belt. He offered to trade styling advice for the belt. Karl felt Naima was worth it. The shopkeeper guided Karl into the perfect outfit. When their date began, Naima declared she was a fan of the man on Karl's shirt. Though Karl had no idea who it was, he pretended to admire him too. He even thought kale was a urban vegetable. Naima was deeply disappointed in Karl. She thought he was utterly fake. The date ended on a sour note. A dejected Karl wandered into Moe's tavern. He confessed his confusion about his race and identity. His friends avoided discussing the topic. Karl revealed the gold belt was the only thing left by his parents. They decided to help Karl find his belt. When they arrived at the clothing store, they learned the belt had already been sold. They tracked down the buyer only to discover it had been resold again. The final purchaser turned out to be a television host. Using the belt, he helped Karl uncover his family history. It turned out his father had risen from slavery to become a legendary cowboy. Deeply moved by this revelation, Karl resolved to become like his father.